I don't place a lot of importance on Valentine's Day. And the reason for this is because I'm looking at the 365 days of the year to see what my fiance is doing, how he's showing up for me. Is he listening to me? Is he validating my feelings? Is he there for me? What is he doing? So I'm focused more on the 365 days of the year than one holiday. And the reason for this is that Valentine's Day, it's just a really shitty holiday for men, to be honest with you, because men have a lot of expectations on this day to fulfill the expectations of women and even society, which is really shitty and it's really unfair. And so, you might have a man that is really unhappy in the relationship with you, and you'll know this because 364 days of the year, he's shit. He's not there for you. He doesn't show up for you. He's not what you want. But then on this one day, he takes you out to dinner or he buys you flowers. He's not necessarily doing that out of his heart or doing that because that's what you want. He's doing that because he doesn't want to look like a shitty guy. Happy Valentine's Day to all my friends around the world. I wanted to put some perspective on this day for you. If you're the feminine, you are going to want your partner to do something for you. You are going to want to be seen and acknowledged, and you're not going to feel good if your partner is not doing anything for you. If you are the feminine and you are single and you are on the wounded side of the feminine, you are going to feel sorry for yourself and pity yourself. If you are more on the masculine side, you may feel angry, resentful. You may even numb your feelings. I just want to put a little bit of perspective on this holiday. It is just a made-up date. That being said, it is fair and valid to want your partner to see you and do something for you. If you're a woman that's more in her feminine energy, you're definitely going to want your partner to acknowledge the day, and that is, again, fair and fine. The healthier you are, the more integrated you are, the more inner work you've done, you're going to not place so much emphasis on the day because, again, it's a made-up day, and you're going to place less expectations on your partner, which is therefore going to make him want to do something for you. I told my fiance last night, don't do anything for today. We're planning a vacation next week, and I said, don't do anything, and I could see in his face that he wanted to do something. And even this morning, he made us pancakes, and I said, babe, can you just bring a steak home for us? And he said, yeah, sure. And I said to him, I don't want to go out. And so I take away any expectation of him to have to do anything, so that if he wants to do something, he can do something. But I don't really pay attention to whether he does something or doesn't do something. Now, he knows that there's this really beautiful necklace that I've been eyeing, and whether he gets that for me today or not, I know at some point he will, or I will get it for myself. I don't place a lot of importance on Valentine's Day. And the reason for this is because I'm looking at the 365 days of the year to see what my fiance is doing, how he's showing up for me. Is he listening to me? Is he validating my feelings? Is he there for me? What is he doing? So I'm focused more on the 365 days of the year than one holiday. And the reason for this is that Valentine's Day, it's just a really shitty holiday for men, to be honest with you, because men have a lot of expectations on this day to fulfill the expectations of women and even society, which is really shitty and it's really unfair. And so, you might have a man that is really unhappy in the relationship and the dynamic with you, and you'll know this because 364 days of the year, he's shit. He's not there for you. He doesn't show up for you. He's not what you want. But then on this one day, he takes you out to dinner or he buys you flowers. He's not necessarily doing that out of his heart or doing that because that's what you want. He's doing that because he doesn't want to look like a shitty guy in society and in the world, because, again, the healthy masculine energy is going to care about how they look and wants to look good. And there's nothing wrong with that. The divine energies, we want to dissolve the ego as much as we can. This is why I teach inner work. Inner work is like super important. But men are going to have more of a dominant ego, which is normal. And a lot of that is because they want to look good. They want to show up as a hero. They don't want to be a bad guy. And that's not a bad thing. We want to honor that. But this holiday can manipulate men, because even if he doesn't feel the feelings of wanting to do something for you, he's going to do it because what it means to not do it is like a hit on who he is, and it doesn't define who he is. But if he doesn't do something because his heart doesn't feel like doing something, if he doesn't do it, he's going to be made to look like a bad guy. And men don't want to look like a bad guy. Men want to look like a hero for their women. So I really just want to place emphasis on this holiday that when it comes to masculine energy, does not want to be controlled, told what to do, doesn't want expectations. And we've created this like holiday, which is insane to me, that puts expectations on men to buy flowers, get chocolates, set up reservations, and that if they don't do it, they're going to look like a shitty guy, and they're stuck into doing something, right? As a woman, especially if you're more in your feminine energy, what I want you to pay attention to is, how is my partner showing up 364 days out of the year? And if you want to focus more on having a healthy relationship with your partner, then what you need to focus on is not putting any expectations on today whatsoever on your partner. The more expectations that you put on him, the more that he's going to be doing something because he has to do it versus because he wants to do it. So when I take the expectations out of the day, then Peter can decide, I want to do something for Farine. I want to spoil Farine. I want her to feel good. And I want to do something for her because I love her. And it comes out of his own free will, not because I'm making him do something, because if he doesn't do something and I'm a dating coach, he's going to look like an idiot. This is a very extreme example, but I just want to let you know. I focus on, is Peter showing up for me? Is our relationship getting stronger? Are we communicating better? Does he care about meeting my needs outside of society obligations of him having to meet my needs, right? It really means nothing, because I can tell you that when it comes to men and masculine energy, whether they are interested in you or not, if they're dating you, and if there's a societal expectation that they need to do something and it's going to look bad if they don't do something, they're going to do it. So it's manipulation, and you can get a man to do something for you out of manipulation, but again, that's not coming from his heart. And yay, you win, you get dinner reservations for today, but what about tomorrow? What about the day after? What about a month from now? Is he still going to show up for you? So who cares? Oftentimes the women that are the most concerned with the holiday have a man that doesn't show up for them the rest of the year, and they're doing it out of show. Oh, I went here, my fiance or my husband did this for me. Yet 364 days of the year, they have a shitty relationship with their partner, but on this one day he shows up for them. And again, I'm letting you know that he's showing up for you because he doesn't have a choice. And so if you are single, this is for my single ladies, I just want you to enjoy the day. And again, don't put so much meaning behind the day. Now, I am obviously more in my feminine energy. I teach about masculine and feminine energy. So of course, I do love Valentine's Day, not for the expectations it places on men, but because for me, I see it as a day of love. I am all about love. The feminine energy is all about love. When I was single, when my ex and I had broken up and I left the law firm and I was single for a year and a half before I met my fiance, I remember Valentine's Day rolling around and feeling so grateful for myself, for my life, and so proud of myself for leaving the law firm, leaving this guy that I thought I was going to marry. It was 7-year relationships, high value man, like attractive lawyer, all the things. And I was in my 30s and I left him because, again, marriage is not the end all be all. Like, I want to be happy. I want to have a successful relationship with a man that is going to support me in my endeavors, is not going to make me smaller, which is what was happening in my previous relationship, because he was very fixated on how I looked and how I showed up to make him look good and his ego. And that's not what I'm here for. Those of you that work with me privately, I'm not here to help you attract any man. I'm here to help you elevate your level of consciousness, so that when you elevate your level of consciousness, you meet a man that is in his divine masculine. So again, marriage is great if you're with the right person, if you're both growth oriented and you're working towards a fulfilling life that is full of expansion. Marriage is a trap if you're a high value woman or a high value man and you end up with someone that is not growth oriented. So again, perspective is what matters, right? Those of you that follow me want to become a high value woman, want to become happy and fulfilled, and the man is the cherry, right? I can teach you how to attract men because I know how to attract men. I know what men want, but I'm not focused on low quality superficial stuff. I'm focused on fulfillment in life. And so if you are a woman and you are single, look to see how you're feeling today. Are you feeling sad because you're alone? Are you jealous? Are you feeling disappointed? Your emotions are creating your reality and your life. And so you really want to look to see what your emotions are and what predominantly your emotions are, right? I met Peter 2021, February 2021. I was single, and I remember being on the floor on my yoga mat and crying with tears of gratitude because of how proud I was for doing just the hard things in my life, like leaving the law firm. I was making triple six figures as a lawyer, 300,000 as a lawyer, and I knew it was time for me to come out into the world to teach about masculine and feminine energy. Like, my spirit was like pushing me to it, and I was so scared because, for those of you guys that follow me, I come from no money. I come from a very poor background, and I was so scared to leave the law firm. I was so scared to leave my ex because he's a high value man, right? He's a lawyer, he's handsome. We were about to buy a house, but I knew it wasn't for me. And I did the hard things, and I stayed with the pain that year. I didn't move into dating. I healed. All the things I teach you guys in my inner work course are the foundation of how I live my life. And so, of course, I've built on that. I have a million things I want to teach you guys on manifestation, on men, on feminine energy. But my inner work course, that is the foundation. I've mastered that. I go back to that. And I did that. I applied all my teachings. I applied that to myself, as I always did the last 10 to 15 years of my life. And I became very strong. And February 2021, Valentine's Day, I was on my yoga mat, and I was feeling so grateful for myself and my life and my clients, and I had tears coming down my face of how happy and grateful I was for where I'd come and like the decisions I had made in my life. And that was the feelings that I was feeling. And lo and behold, after that, a few months later is when I met Peter in my life. And in What Men Want, I get into the timeline and all that. In What Men Want, you'll learn about the courting phases and the timeline and when to kiss a man and what to do on a dating app and etc. Because although I had been dating here and there, I said no a lot to a lot of men because, again, I was not prepared to settle. So I'm not a dating coach that's just going to teach you how to land any man. I'm going to teach you how to get the man. But in order for you to get the man, you have to become the woman. And so if you're sitting here on Valentine's Day and you are miserable, you are jealous, you are forcing your partner to do something for you, you have unhappy feelings inside, you need to take a hard look at yourself, because today is just a day. And the feminine energy, although wants to be seen and validated, you have to see yourself first, my love. You have to see yourself, be with yourself, be happy with yourself before you can expect a man to see you, fall in love with you, be in love with you. It comes from within. And the masculine energy, the healthy masculine energy, does not want to be controlled, wants freedom. Peter is, and my ex, like complete freedom men, okay? They do not want to be controlled whatsoever. And so anything that they do for me comes from their own free will. And that is how the feminine wants to be seen. The feminine wants a man that is going to want to do for her just because he wants to do for her, not because society places an obligation that you need to do something, so you better do something or I'm going to be pissed, because then you're manipulating him to do things for you, and it's not coming from his heart, it's coming from his ego. So I hope you guys enjoyed this message today. I love you guys all very much, and I will see you soon. Happy Valentine's Day. Be with yourself today. If you are single, examine yourself, get the inner work freaking course. Like, holy crap, this was a $297 course. I didn't raise the price. I want every single one of you to frigging do the inner work. You cannot bypass the inner work, right? The reason I feel light and I'm happy, I don't have expectations, is because I've done my inner work. And as I continue to move into my life, I do more inner work. I'm obsessed with inner work, right? Do the inner work. It's $297. There's no excuses. Gift yourself the gift of learning how to do the inner work, because this is what I teach you in this course. And if you want to work with me privately, I am not accepting any clients that have not gone through the course, because there has to be a level of personal responsibility before you can work one-on-one with me. So gift yourself that course, Secrets of the Feminine Woman. I also teach about inner work, but the course goes much deeper, right? So there's different levels of work there. And just enjoy your life today. Order takeout. Do whatever you have to do to feel loved, and give love. You want to receive love? Give love. Feminine energy is all about love. Okay, guys, I love you, and I will see you soon.